Hi, my name is Doug. I'm the Floridian Santa. Have you ever noticed at Christmas and other holidays as well how people tend to get so stressed out? Well, let's go over that. Pick you up a good hot cup of cocoa, sit back, and let's go over this together. I love my cocoa. Now, at Christmas and other holidays as well, but specifically Christmas and also Thanksgiving tends to go this way. Everyone seems to get so stressed about the holiday, especially these two holidays. And a lot of the reason is why we have been placing our focus in the wrong areas. Now, Christmas is my favorite time of the season, so I'm going to go mostly with that. But it's really, we put so much focus on when we're going to get together with others and others, family members coming from other areas to visit us, or vice versa. We're going to go to another area to visit family. And we put so much focus on making sure we have the tickets, or making sure we have the turkey, or making sure we have the ham, or all the goodies and all the trimmings and all of the treats, the cookies, the cakes, and we have everything decorated. And then we get so focused that while we're going to get together, well, we've got to make sure we have gifts for Uncle Joe, and gifts for Aunt Matilda, and this and that, and back and forth, and we got to have little Joe, he's got to have a gift, and we get so focused on all of that we lose sight that Christmas is a time and a season to sit back and just enjoy the company of others that we don't get to see that often. Now, I'm going to utilize my scenario of my past Christmas where I went up to go visit my sister, but I went through some things just to be able to go and spend Christmas time. Well, actually, it was Christmas for us. We were celebrating it as Christmas. It was actually before Christmas. It was around Thanksgiving is when I went. But for us, it was Christmas, because we were focusing on, we were going to spend some time with our dad, and I was going to dress up as Santa Claus. So to me, it was more like a Christmas visit. But just to get there, I had some car issues that took place. It wound up being one thing, and I went and got that fixed, and within a few days later, it was something else. And then I had to get that fixed, and that took a number of days. And it caused me to leave 3 days later than I originally was going to leave. And it wound up that by the time I left and was able to get there, I was in time to spend Thanksgiving Day with my sister and my family up there in Georgia. So it can be stressful because we're not only dealing with the everyday hustle that we deal with in life, our job, our family, our kids, grandkids, spouses, whatever it is, and trying to get together with friends that we haven't got to see in a while. And then, like my scenario, I had not got to see my sister and my brother-in-law in a while, and I wanted to spend that time with them, and it was important to me. But it did wind up being a little stressed, and I did get stressed out. Every one of us does. There is not any one of us that can't say that we go through the holidays without one day of stress, or even about an hour at least of stress. Every one of us, because we get so caught up in the getting there, or the making sure everything is set up and looks, wonderful and festive. And then we get so focused in those areas that we can very quickly forget just to enjoy the company. That's really what it's all about. It's about enjoying our loved ones, getting together with those we haven't been able to see in a while, and just catch up and laugh and enjoy the company. And yes, giving the gifts is a part of it. I love to give gifts. I took gifts to my sister and my brother-in-law and my nephew, niece, and my little nephews as well. And I enjoyed that. But that part, I had already gotten the gifts and had them waiting aside. The obstacle became for me was the vehicle troubles. But it may not be vehicle troubles that others deal with. It may be a plane ticket, or a delayed flight, or a canceled flight, or a bus ticket that we're trying to get, and then they have no bus rides going up at the time that we need it. It could be anything. But what we need to do is, as best as we possibly can, try to step back, take a breath. Don't allow all of these obstacles to dampen our holiday. Don't allow these obstacles to ruin our holiday. Yeah, they can be a nuisance. They can be a pain in the butt, so to speak. But we can make a choice of not allowing them to ruin or take away the joy of our Christmas holiday. I made a choice and realized that, in a way, with me having to fix these things on the vehicle, I was being able to, basically I saw it as a gift from God, because I was being protected from being way down the road in an area I wasn't familiar with, and then these parts on my car go haywire and my car wouldn't go. I was able to get them fixed before I left. And yes, it did delay me 3 days from what I had planned on being there and enjoying their company. But I made the choice, and I didn't allow it to take away from the joy of my vacation and my time over the holidays with my family. I enjoyed that trip, and every day I just cherished and just was in the moment. One of the movies that shows what life really can be like. I mean, we all get accustomed. We watch these Christmas movies, Miracle 34th Street, which is one of my favorites. And of course, It's a Wonderful Life, which is another one that a lot of people love to watch. And we watch these movies and we see that, it's festive and it can be wonderful. And we want our Christmas holidays to look like that, to be very festive, to basically be as perfect as we can get it. But there is no perfection in this life. There is no perfection on our planet. We are going to have things unexpected pop up. And one of the movies that probably shows that the best is Home Alone. They made all the preparations for this trip that they had all been planning to go, all of the family, and they all left and ran and got to the plane, got to the airport, got on the plane, and got to the destination when they realized that they had left Kevin behind, which was, of course, played by Macaulay Culkin. And that in itself, that movie, even though it's a comedy about, what took place while he was home alone, it shows what our reality can be. But we don't need to let any of this take away from our Christmas, from our enjoyment, from our time to just sit and spend time with our loved ones. And we have to make the choice to get past these things. I had to make the choice to not allow the obstacles with my car, because it was two different obstacles. I thought I had it fixed, and then it died on me 3 or 4 days later on my way to work. And I was going to be leaving, I think it was the day before or the weekend before. I was going to be leaving that weekend, and I had to delay because I had to get it fixed. But like I said, I chose to look at it as a blessing from God in protecting me and keeping me off of the road to where I would be in an area that I was unfamiliar with and not know where to go to get it fixed. So when the hustle of life starts wearing you down, make the choice on your holiday, on your Christmas holiday or Thanksgiving or whatever holiday, make the choice to step back, take a breath, and not allow it to take away your holiday joy. My name is Doug. I'm the Floridian Santa. Thank you for joining me today. And always remember, love never takes, but always gives. God bless.